I'm passing you my 10 commandments of ball knowledge today. Why should you listen to me? Well, here's a little bit of my credibility, and then here's a guy who used my advice and got real results with it. So, who am I? My name is Leo. I help smart guys to stop overthinking. So, if you're smart, but you still don't get results in your dating life, then make sure you subscribe to the channel because this content is exactly for people like you. Let's move on to commandment number 1. Being ugly is a choice. Now, to the left, you can see me from a couple of years ago. And the first thing you're going to notice is that I used to be very, very skinny, okay? And then, furthermore, I had fucking disgusting acne like all over my face. It was all over my chest. It was all over my back. Okay, I looked fucking terrible. Honestly, if you just look at this guy for a second, you know he jacks off. You know he plays video games all day. You know he scrolls all day. Okay, so I did a lot of unattractive behaviors and then I stopped, right? This is a picture from me a couple of days ago. I took this in the gym and I put this as commandment number 1 because every person who actually decides to become more attractive and puts in the work to become more attractive will become more attractive, okay? So specifically, I want you to memorize that it's not about genetics, okay? You know what my genetics told me how I need to look. My genetics told me I get fucking acne, and my genetics told me that I look like an Enderman, okay? I decided that I don't want to have these two things, so I actually went to the doctor, did something about my acne, and I actually went to the gym and lifted some weights, so I no longer look like this. So fuck all of this black pill type of shit. No. You can do something about being ugly. And you don't even have to do all the gay looks maxing with the maxilla or something. Bro, just hit the gym. Just make sure your skin is clear. Just make sure you're not sleep deprived so you don't have bags under your eyes, bro. Just live a healthy life, honestly, and you're going to become more attractive. Now, that's commandment number 1. Let's move on to commandment number 2. Attraction is not a choice. And there's actually a simple question I want to ask you. Which one of these 4 women was arrested for shoplifting? And they actually asked college students this question, and 76% of them, like they asked 1,000 guys, okay, 76% of them voted either for this woman or for this woman, which is weird because it's 4 women, right? Usually it should be like 25% here, 25 here, 25 here, 25 here, right? But it was 76% on these 2 women. Now, why did this happen? Well, the researchers actually purposefully chose those pictures to have the women on the left be less attractive and the women on the right to be more attractive, okay? And the effect that they try to prove with this is the so-called halo effect. And it pretty much just means that if you have a positive trait, like in this case, being attractive, then people are automatically, like without even wanting to, are going to associate more positive traits with you. Now, why am I telling you this for the second commandment of attraction not being a choice? Well, when you sometimes, you're in public and you see a girl and you just think like, God motherfucking damn it, I want to fuck her so badly. You can't do anything about that feeling, right? That's just like inside of you. You don't even know where it comes from. It's just there. You didn't choose to feel this way because this girl kind of smiled at you or because this girl was extra nice to you. No. Your attraction to her was not a choice. And the same goes for women, actually. They are either attracted to you and they're going to want to fuck you, or they're not attracted to you and they're not going to want to fuck you, okay? What you need to specifically memorize here is that you can't do anything about like this initial judgment that women have of you, okay? Except for becoming hot, because then she's more likely to be attracted to you in the first place. But when she has already decided that she's not attracted to you, you pretty much cannot change that anymore. Attraction is not a choice, so no matter how nice you are to her, no matter how many gifts you give her, she can't help but to do anything about the fact that she's not attracted to you, okay? She cannot choose to be attracted. That's number 2. Now let's move on to number 3. Thou shalt not simp. Now, let's just look at this guy, okay? So, this motherfucker left on a $40 bill, he left $1,000 tip, okay? And he was like, oh yeah, make sure you text me. And then this chick texts him, hi, it's Trinity, I have a boyfriend, sorry, but thank you so much for the tip love. Brother, this motherfucker paid $1,000 just to get rejected. Commandment number 3 is thou shalt not simp. And simping is pretty much just when you do something for a woman just because she's a woman and you don't get pussy and you think like, oh, if I'm extra nice, like pretty much you're violating commandment number 2. You're thinking that through paying a lot of money to her, in this case like $1,000, you're thinking that you can suddenly make her like you, which it won't happen, okay? So don't let me catch you simping. If I see you do something for a woman just because she's a woman and you're thinking you might get pussy that way, bro, I'm going to beat the shit out of you, okay? Let's look at another guy who fucking was simping, okay? Like typical simp behavior, okay? This guy, like, would he pay $110 for a random guy across the world? No, he was only doing it because he was thinking like, oh yeah, I might crack, right? Bro, do you think he cracked? Do you think he cracked? Wait. Do you think he cracked? No, bro. No, bro. The only thing he cracked was his Discord kitten. It obviously didn't happen, and it's not going to happen if he keeps simping for this bitch. Like, if you're being nice to women, that does not mean that they will be nice to you in return, okay? Don't even get that shit switched up, okay? Here's a guy who didn't simp, okay? So this is how I want you to behave. When like a girl is like, oh, I shouldn't meet anymore in general. This guy is just like, okay, I don't give a fuck, you know? Like, this guy's not like, oh no, baby, what's wrong? Did I say something that's upset you? No, this guy is just like, okay, she said that, oh, okay, you know? He's not changing what he wants to do just because he's talking to a human being that has a pussy that he might can put his dick inside, okay? This guy is just like totally chill with it. And then, obviously, the girl is gonna come back because she's used to the fucking simps who are like, oh, baby, let's talk about it. I'm so sorry, did I? Yeah, like, fuck all of these guys, okay? You want to be this guy. You are going to be putting that shit in the bucket, right? I don't know actually about this yet. Like, yes, we can. What's up? I don't really know if this was like the play to play here, but we don't know how the story continues. But let's move on to commandment number 4. Now, between you and speaking to that pretty girl, there's one thing, and that thing is called fear. Okay, you are just kind of scared of speaking to her because you think you're going to get rejected, and it's not going to be a nice feeling. Now, what's the feeling your body gives you when you actually face your fear? It's going to be painful. That's why your fear is there, right? Your fear tries to avoid you from like feeling pain. Now, what you have to see though is that this is not something that should stop you from doing stuff. Like, your fear is not actually supposed to mean like, this is our limit, we're not going to cross this line. No, your fear is actually supposed to mark the path of improvement. You see how every time you feel fear, that's actually just a signal of your body that you're on the edge of your comfort zone, and that if you decide to face your fear right here, then you can actually grow. So commandment number 4, pain marks the path. If you really think about it, this shit on its own is going to save all of your dating struggles. Because if the only rule you literally follow is that every time something is scary, every time I can feel pain, I'm going to do it, then all of your problems are going to resolve. Right? Think about it. All of your dating struggles just originate from your brain trying to protect you from feeling fear, right? Like, the reason you can't cold approach is because your fear is telling you that you can't, right? If you just follow the commandment number 4 and you fucking do stuff that is scary and you fucking tell your brain to shut the fuck up and let's do the fucking action, right? That is going to get you everything you ever wanted in your dating life. Okay, commandment number 5, don't listen to women. And some feminist is going to clip this up, but yeah, bro, you can go fuck yourself. I don't listen to women because I have realized that communication between man and woman is very different than communication between man and man, okay? Like, if a man tells you, okay, like, A is going on, then he actually means A is going on. If a woman tells you A is going on, then that's more of like a feeling that she's currently feeling, and that feeling can be gone in like 10 seconds. So you don't really want to listen to women, especially not like you've seen these videos, right? I'll put the B-roll on the screen right now, where she's like, oh, which one is the most attractive muscle? And all the women are going like 3, and then, bro, they don't fuck the guy who has the 3 out of 5 muscle. They go fuck the guy who has the 5 out of 5 muscle, because like what women tell they want is not actually what women want, okay? So I have a very nice analogy, and you probably know this already. Why is the Clash Royale fisherman here? Well, if your goal is it to catch tons of fish, do you ask the fish or do you ask the fisherman? Huh? Like the fish, obviously, like they are not going to give you all of the sauce and how to fucking like pull them out of the water, because they want to stay in control, right? The fisherman, however, he knows how to get the fish out of the water. You see, you don't want to listen to the fish. You want to listen to the fisherman. Okay, easy. Okay, commandment number 6: Thou shalt not have any other idols besides cold approach. And what I want you to see here is that cold approach is really just the goat. Okay, like there's no better dating strategy than cold approach. You being able to speak to girls in real life whenever you feel like it, wherever you feel like it, is actually super overpowered, because if you think about it, your ability to speak to girls without inhibition actually is the only thing you ever need for dating. When you first meet a woman, what do you need to do? Well, you actually need to tell her what's on your mind. You need to tell her, oh, I think you're pretty. I want to take you out on a date, right? All of these skills you learn inside of cold approach. So if you level up cold approach instead of leveling up Tinder like the fucking chumps right here, he's like, oh my god, look, I got a match on Tinder today. Oh, cool, you got a match on Tinder. Let's see if she goes to you. And then she doesn't even fucking reply to his first message, right? Like, I actually made another video on why Tinder's falling off right now. I'll pull it up here, right? But cold approach is just the absolute goat. Every other dating skill, like, learning how to take Tinder pictures, and bro, who gives a fuck? You don't need to learn about the fucking Tinder pictures. You just need to learn cold approach, because that's a skill that's going to carry over into dating, that's going to carry over into fucking. It's just, like, it's overpowered, I'm telling you. If I had to restart dating, bro, I'd fuck all, like, the texting game, bro, fuck all of this. Fuck all of this. Everything you need is inside of cold approach. So, don't even waste your time with the false idols of like, oh yeah, Instagram, DMs, texting game. It's not real. It's not going to get you results, okay? Sure, she might reply, but bro, can she suck your dick over text? No. Okay, that's everything I need to say about that. Let's go. Commandment number 7, the law of Noé. Now, this is Joseph Noé, one of the Spanish inquisitors, and you can read this yourself, but he was pretty much the first guy to ever formulate 2 strikes and you're out, okay? And in case you don't know this rule, the law of Noé just says that if a girl cancels on you twice in a row and doesn't offer to reschedule, then you can just move on. This girl is clearly not interested in you. And I know it fucking sucks when you've like approached a girl in real life and you were actually kind of like vibing in the approach, and then you try to like get her on a date and she's like, oh sorry, I can't, and then but she also doesn't offer to like schedule for another date, then just take the L, bro. Honestly, like, again, attraction is not a choice, and she just like she's lost it for you. Like, probably it wasn't even your fault. Probably she just like was kind of feeling sick that day, and all of a sudden like she's not feeling like meeting you anymore, bro. Don't even worry about it. If she cancels on you, and even if she seemed receptive in the beginning, bro, just like don't. Okay, it's not gonna work. You can't change her mind about being attracted to you. Literally, just take the L, and that's why I also put like cold approach on number 6. Just take the L and accept that she's not interested. Go out there, cold approach a new girl, see if it works with her. Literally. So, let's move on to the commandment number 8. If you seem you belong, you belong. And this is actually quite interesting. I want to show you, like, first of all, this image is from the movie Catch Me If You Can. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's like a guy, and he's a con artist, okay? So he's paying with fake checks and shit. And he also, like, he pretends to be a lawyer. He pretends to be a pilot. This is him as a pilot right here. He pretends to be a doctor. And he's just, like, such a great con artist. Like, he's rocking it with 100% confidence that people actually believe him, okay? They don't even question him because he just seems so secure in his role, okay? I call this the 100% rule. And I actually want to just show you an example in cold approach how this could look, okay? So I'm going to show you a clip of a guy who did not use the 100% rule. Let's watch this first. Hold on.
Excuse me. Oh, where'd you get that? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was gonna say, where'd you get that?
What?
The beautiful smile.
What?
The beautiful smile. Yeah, what's your name?
I'm married.
Oh, you're married? Oh, okay. Have a good day.
Ouch. Like, I wouldn't even have posted this shit, okay? Like, just like, this is what happens when you don't use the 100% rule, when you're like, this guy, I think he was like doing it with like 20%, and you see how he was like, excuse me, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Like, he wasn't even really, like, he knew that what he was doing is fucking scummy, right? He knew that what he was doing is wrong. He wasn't confident in it, so he was obviously like, excuse me, oh, hope nobody sees me, excuse me. And then, like, he didn't even say it loud enough, and then she like, already, right here, she already got the creeps, right? She's already thinking, okay, who the fuck is this
sorry,
guy?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
And then he's like, oh, sorry, I
really
really like, he's so insecure with it, you know? He doesn't seem like he belongs. And then, oh
beautiful
god,
smile.
this is so bad, bro.
The beautiful smile.
He had to fucking say his dumbass pickup line twice, man. Ouch, that just hurts, right? This is what happens if you, if you try to belong, but you don't do it with the 100% rule. People will just be able to call you out for it. People will just be able to notice, okay, wait, this guy, he's not actually who he's pretending to be, right? Now, let me actually show you a positive example of how a cold approach could look if you actually use the 100% rule. Okay, right here.
But, like, you're like literally the prettiest girl I've ever seen. You. Yeah, you. Is it okay if I get your number before I go? Before I go, just real fast. Sorry, I didn't mean to rub, guys. Is this like a graduation party?
Yeah, photo.
Oh, okay, photo. All right, bye. You guys have a good one. Bye.
This could be a proposal moment.
I should be proposal moment. I don't mean to rub,
This
but-
motherfucker had zero doubts about the shit, right? He was speaking loud enough. He seemed like he belonged, right? He captured this whole crowd of beautiful women. He captured all of them just by, like,
Is it okay if I get
acting
your
like he
number
fucking
before I go?
belongs, right? And this is the 100% rule in action right here. Like, okay, if he would have been like the first guy who was like, excuse me, I'm so sorry to interrupt. No, shut the fuck up, okay? This is what I want you to do. Number 9, thou shalt rest like thine creator. This is very important, okay? People don't want to hear this. People don't want to hear that if you want to deliver peak performance, you need to have peak recovery. People just, like, they don't want to hear this. They think like, oh, sleep is not even that important, man. And, bro, no matter how many times it happens that I think, oh, you know what, sleep is not even that important anyways, and I really want to go to this party because then I can play some night game and shit. It's gonna be fun. I regret it every time. Okay? Like, sleeping like shit. You know why it's so fucking shit? Remember how I told you, like, approaching a girl, it's outside of your comfort zone. Well, your comfort zone is what your brain thinks is 100% of the power you can give, right? So just to get onto the edge of your comfort zone, you already need 100% of your power. And now to cross over to it, you need 110%. How are you going to give 110% of your power if you have not rested well? Like, on 6 hours of sleep, that's just not happening. And you're going to become a low confident, high inhibition, like, just chumpy ass bitch who sees like a girl, thinks like, damn, I want to speak to him, and doesn't even look at her when he passes her, right? You're going to become this small, bold motherfucker that looks at the other guy in the gym who's like, had like a great sleep, who's feeling confident as fuck today. And like on 9 hours, he sees the bad bitch. He's like, yo, excuse me. Like, he is approaching and you're going to be the sleep deprived little motherfucker on 6 hours of sleep. Your workout is going to be shit. And you're going to look over at him and you're thinking like, damn, like he is going to fuck that bitch that I wanted to speak to as well. But I didn't because I was like, I just can't. You don't feel like it. It just becomes impossible when you haven't slept well. I'm getting emotional here because people are ignoring this so badly. Like, sleep is being slept on so badly, and if there's like, probably this is the reason why you feel like so low confidence on so many days, because you just like you're still recovering from like sleep deprivation. And yes, sleep is a little bitch. If you fuck with it only on one day, like if you only like skip 2 hours of sleep, man, you're going to feel like shit for the next 3 days. I know sleep is a very, very bitchy thing, but trust me, it's worth it, okay? If you actually come onto the good side of sleep, like you have like a sleep schedule and like you wake up without an alarm and everything, bro, trust me, it's going to change everything. Okay, and finally, command number 10, women are infinite. So, bro, like the one girl you're thinking of that is very special right now, you're thinking like, oh my god, like no, she's really, like she's the one. You know why she's the one? Because she's the only option you have. You're thinking like, no, this girl's really special and I'm going to simp for her, even though I don't want to, because like, I really want to keep her in my life. Bro, the only reason you want to keep her in your life is because she's your only option. Be real with yourself here. Like, if you had a 10 out of 10 bitch at home, ready to suck your dick whenever the fuck you want to, bro, you wouldn't give a fuck about this like 7 out of 10 that you've been kind of speaking to in the gym, but she's kind of like not replying to your text message. And like you fucking like drop her on a dime. You wouldn't give a fuck anymore, right? You have scarcity mindset. And scarcity mindset is just like what happens when you don't have any options. And that's why I want you to jump on cold approach. That's why I want you to keep facing your fear, because that's going to make sure that you are actually seeing these infinite women, okay? That you are actually like talking to a new girl every day or every other day. This commandment is extremely important to make sure that you're not falling for like the traps that the common guys who are just like shit with women fall into, you know, like they think like, oh, we need to simp and shit, because they just don't have options. Bro, if you have options, like she has to simp for you, because like if you're able to replace her and she's trying to like play shenanigans with you, you know, being like kind of bitchy, bro, you're the one who leaves, right? And then she's thinking like, oh my god, I fucked it up, and then she wants to get back into your life, okay? Like you just have to see that even like even if you like cold approach and it's going to be super awkward because like you're confident, you're not like, you didn't use the 100% rule, and your compliment kind of came off like, I think you're very pretty, and she didn't understand, and like even if it's cringe like that, bro, you're never going to see that girl again. Okay, women are infinite. You get infinite opportunities at improving your dating skill. So don't even overthink about fucking it up with one of them. Okay, so join the Discord if you want to speak to me one-on-one. It's literally free. I won't try to upsell you. I'm just trying to understand my target audience better. If you're interested in my paid program, that's my school. Or you can message me on Instagram. That's also for free. If you like have a question, you know, there's this girl or something, dating questions, I'll answer them. Subscribe to the channel if you're smart, and I'll hear from you. Bye-bye.